Hey guys, and welcome back to Calisia's Gaming. So, as you probably saw in the title below, and also in my last vlog that I posted just a while ago, I'm not sure when, I haven't posted it yet, but by the time you see this, it will have been posted. Um, so yeah, I'm going to be talking about yesterday for me. That would have been June, not June, it's not June yet, Hannah, it's not June. I'm way ahead of myself. May 22nd, I believe. It was Sunday. Um, and where was I? Oh my god, my brain, I'm sorry. My brain is like dead from this weekend. It was really bad. Anyway, I'll start by explaining why I was traveling. A few weeks ago, my robotics team, I have an interest in naval engineering, and my school has a robotics team that participated in the regional sea perch competition. I'm not going to get into details about what that is just because that's a whole nother thing. Anyway, we won regionals. We got first place in the design notebook, in the pool, and third place in our poster presentation. And because of that, we got to go to nationals, and that's where I was this past weekend. I was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So on the way there, it was fine. We did have a layover, but there were no changes to our schedule because of flight delays. However, going home yesterday was where the nightmare began. So we had a 7 a.m. flight from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to Charlotte, South Carolina. And that got delayed an hour because they needed to replace the tire. And yeah, I'm glad they replaced the tire. I'd rather have had that happen and had the delays rather than a crash. That would have been way worse. But it's definitely frustrating because we missed our connection by 20 minutes, actually. We were stuck at the gate because there was nowhere for our plane to go. We were so late that they gave the gate to another plane. So had we gotten to the gate when we landed, we probably could have made our flight. But by then, they had probably already given our seats away because we got rescheduled. So what we had to do is we had to go from Charlotte, South Carolina to another city in South Carolina that was less than an hour's plane ride away in order to then get to Philadelphia that night, yesterday, or we would have had to stay overnight in an airport. So that was the quickest way to get home. We were supposed to get home at 1. We got home at 5. And we had to do an extra plane ride because of it. So lots of frustration. It didn't help. I'm going to get a little personal here, but I had period issues when we got off the plane. I had not packed enough girl things that I need for period. So that was an issue. And as we got off the first flight, I had an issue. So I had a pretty bad embarrassment reaction. It wasn't nobody knew about it. I was just embarrassed because it was happening. And for boys that are watching this that don't understand, that's okay. Just pretend I'm not saying this and skip to the next part. But for those girls that know the frustrations about being a girl, you understand. It was definitely frustrating. It was very embarrassing. And that didn't help. It didn't help that I was tired. It didn't help that I hadn't slept well because we were on dorm mattresses at Louisiana State University. It was all a mess. It was a mess. Just a mess. But yeah, we didn't win anything at nationals. I don't know if I mentioned that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was just a really bad day. And yeah. So that's pretty much it. I want to do some more vlogs. Also, I didn't mention this in my last vlog either. I have a cold. That's why I sound like I do. I don't know if you can hear it, but I sound deeper in voice because I can't breathe through my nose. Hopefully I'll get over that. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. I was sick the entire trip. I got a cold the day we left. I was starting to get symptoms of a cold. So we had to get vitamin C, airborne vitamin C in the airport. It costs twice as much as it does in a drugstore. We were really pissed off, but I needed it because I needed to get better. So that was really frustrating. It was not fun. Let's just say that. I've had better trips. So I definitely am glad that's over with. And yeah. So I do want to ask you guys, for those of you that do watch my videos, or if you're new, welcome. Please subscribe if you like what I'm doing, if you're interested in vlogs, because that's what I'm probably going to be doing for a while. But I want you guys to put down below what you want me to talk about. I can talk about a lot of things. I can talk about experiences I've had. I can talk about life's challenges I've had to overcome. I have a lot of that. I can talk a lot about that. And I also have personal experience with a few mental health disorders. And if I have enough people that are interested, I'd be willing to share my stories, because I have lots of them. And for those of you that don't know I have a tattoo, I will mention I do have the Project Semicolon tattoo. For those of you who don't know what that is, the idea behind it is the author is you, so the author is me, and the sentence that this is continuing is my life. So I chose to keep my story going when I could have ended it, when I wanted to, when I was in a really dark place. So that's what that represents. For those of you, I don't know if I mentioned that on my channel before, but that just gives you an idea of, like, it's been really rough. But I don't expect pity, and I actually hate it when people think I'm asking for pity, and I try to make it clear that I'm not. I just like to share my experiences, because I hate when people are like, I have it so rough. It's so hard for me. Yeah, maybe it's hard for you, but other people have other stuff going on too. And it's not appealing at all. Just as it's equally unappealing as people saying, oh, this is so easy, when the person next to them is clearly struggling with whatever they have to do. Sorry, another tangent. I do that a lot. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to ask me questions, do that down below. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.